It's been 3 months since I've announced my hiatus from this channel, and today I can say that I am finally returning. There's just so much to discuss with the recent announcement of the BlazBlue Central Fiction Special Edition for the Nintendo Switch. But before I get into all that, cue the intro. What's up? This is the one and the only Cozen Blaze. My health actually wasn't the greatest. I would say last month I was going through something, but I would say at this point I'm like 95% recovered, and that's really good. I'm really happy about that because before I felt like a fucking miserable wreck. To be honest with you, I was actually thinking about the future of BlazBlue Central Fiction because it's a game that I'm extremely passionate about. It's no secret that I deem it as one of my favorite games of all time. With the special edition being announced, that raises a lot of questions and eyebrows of whether this game is going to have certain content like a dub, which it should. Will it get ported over to the PS4? Is this actually an Extend-esque BlazBlue game, assuming that this is a new balance? I really feel like this is not really an Extend. I mean, if they really wanted to make an Extend, they would have just slapped BlazBlue Central Fiction Extend. But the fact they just call it Special Edition tells me that this probably won't be a proper balance update. I am actually cool with that because the game already gotten an update with 2.0. But at the same time, the scene of BlazBlue Central Fiction both offline and online is kind of dwindling, mostly because of BlazBlue Cross-Hack Battle, which is a far more popular game. Cross-Hack Battle is actually doing pretty well with its longevity. Been a lot of players playing that. Actually, I think at CEO there are over 300 plus entrants, correct me if I'm wrong, and that's actually impressive for an anime fighting game. And I don't want to go off topic too much, so I'll just briefly talk about Cross-Hack because I know I've been back and forth in my opinion on this game, I know, but I will say that I actually throughout these months kind of realized my realest problem with the game. It was my mentality, it was my mindset. I was going into this game with a competitive mindset of taking everything seriously, and that was my mistake. And I'm not saying that it's wrong to necessarily treat the game competitively, but in my case it hindered my experience because I got so frustrated with push blocking and all of these mechanics. It just added on tilt, basically. I guess I kind of accepted the fact that this is how the game is. And once I did, honestly, I kind of like on the low, on the down low, on the low key, I kind of enjoyed the game a little bit on a more casual level. I mean, not to say that I'm not going to like try to learn some optimization with my combos, but at the same time, I'm not really expecting myself to go all into the game. Like, it's one of those games where I can just pick up and play with friends or friendlies, whatever, run some sets and whatnot. But in terms of a game that I really invest a lot of time in to get good or some shit like that, not necessarily. I know it's so fucking weird because I'm just thinking of the time my opinion fluctuated. I mean, I made this video, I made that video, I made this video, I made a hiatus video. All conflicting opinions. Well, not conflicting, but it's just that my opinion changed so much, and now this video. But I digress. I'm kind of just rambling on about Cross-Tag. I think honestly this is the best opportune time to make Central Fiction dub. Even if it's Switch exclusive, I'll still get it if it has a dub, definitely. I don't see it being just support, because if they want to slap in special edition on it, then it can't just be a port. But at the same time, excuse me. But at the same time, I just don't expect it to be a rebalance. I'd be actually surprised if it is a rebalance. I highly doubt that. I can probably only see it if it comes to the PS4, because they only announced for the Switch, so I don't know if they're going to port it over to the PS4. I don't know. Maybe this is the best time to finally have a dub. I've been very vocal about it. Patrick Seitz, the voice actor of Ragnar, is very on board. He was extremely vocal about having Central Fiction get a dub, and this is the best opportunity. Like, come on. Like, the fact that for Cross-Tag, the returning BlazBlue characters, for the most part, the roles been reprised, so I think they're able to do it. So hopefully we can finally get a dub. I just want a dub for Central Fiction because it pisses me off. Even if you have the English version of the game, I have the Japanese version, but even if I have the English version, I don't know what the fuck they're saying during their in-game battle dialogue before they fight. And it's just the little things that pisses me off, man. And plus, as much as I respect the voice actor, the voice actor Seiyu or the Japanese voice actor for Ragna and all the other voice actors Japanese, I have more of a connection to the English one, admittedly. I primarily play Blaze Blue in English. Sometimes I rock Japanese here and there, but for the most part, I just love the English voice cast. I really do. Please, Access Games, please give us the fucking dub, please. But yeah, other than that, I just been, if you check through my Twitter, I'm also doing some commissions for Twitter headers. So if you're interested, you can contact me on my email, or you can contact me through Twitter or my DMs. The current price for right now is $10. So yeah, and I prefer PayPal. And yeah, that ends my little plug-in. I'm sorry, it's just I'm just trying to make a little extra money on the download. And also, I will say throughout these months, I've been kind of like thinking about my channel and the direction of my channel, this, that, and the other. And I realized another problem I had was honestly that I've gotten so overly focused on trying to stick with what works basically for my channel. Obviously it's Blaze Blue, so I basically just said fuck it and constantly did a lot of Blaze Blue content, even though there were days when I honestly didn't want to do content for Blaze Blue as much. As much as I love Blaze Blue, it just gets tiring after a while, and I was just so focused on the idea of getting revenue and all that stuff to the point where I have to realize, and being real with you, like I'm not getting as much as, you know, like the higher tier YouTubers are when it comes to money revenue. I'm really not. So that kind of like tells me like, why the hell am I doing this if it's not really working? Like, why am I forcing myself half the time? And I just realized that it's best that I just do whatever I enjoy. Not to say I don't want to do Blaze Blue videos anymore, but I want to do all kinds of videos, and I feel like I'm ready to take that step. I feel like I'm ready to just make videos however I'm feeling. I kind of have some ideas to do some Danganronpa videos. Can't say I'll do like live playthroughs because I already played through Danganronpa. So it's like, but I really want to discuss the future of Danganronpa because I know that the creator of Danganronpa left to make a new studio with the guy that made the Zero Escape series. So I want to discuss about that as well, and maybe another video. So there's just a lot to talk about ever since I was gone. And also Smash Ultimate. Oh my god, Smash Ultimate, man. Oh my god. Oh, I can't say I'll be competitive in that game, but it's Smash, and I'll definitely will be covering some footage of Smash Ultimate when it comes out and stuff like that. There's just so much shit. And it just feels good to be back. I feel refreshed and I feel healthier. But I'm going to be real with you. I'm not going to be like consistently uploading. I mean, maybe here and there I can like edge on 2 videos a week. But being realistic, I am searching for a lot of employment. And actually on Saturday, this Saturday coming up, I have some business to take care of as well. So there's just a lot of stuff I have to do. But at the same time, I view it as a way to, I view it as an opportunity to where I can probably better the production of my videos and whatnot. Like I actually want to invest in a film camera and stuff like that, so that should be interesting. So there's just so much shit. I know I ramble on forever. I'm sorry. This is how I am if you're not used to me in this channel. But yeah, I am back. I'm just happy for all the support you have given me throughout the years since I've been on this channel. Nearing 4K. Holy shit, I never thought that would happen. But seriously, thank you, and it just feels so good to be back, man. So with that said, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.